Well, let's get some analysis out of the US now. Kilic Bugra Kanat is the research director at the CETA Foundation in Washington, D.C. Kilic, good to have you with us. You know, it's interesting listening to Josh Earnest, the White House spokesman there, very definitely talking about democracy and democratically elected civilian government of Turkey, because while the coup was going on and straight after the coup, the US Secretary of State John Kerry talked about anything but. Is the US trying to make amends?
I think the statement of White House spokesperson today was a little interesting, especially the emphasis on that United States will not micromanage the process. I think it was an unfortunate statement, and it will open the basically space for a lot of misunderstanding. I think there will be some clarifications in the coming hours about what that means and what United States means by will not micromanage or will not micromanage the process. And it's important to understand that United States-Turkish-American relations are one of the most significant relations in the region and in terms of international security. And the trust between two allies are extremely important. And the first statement of Secretary of State John Kerry immediately after the coup attempt created a huge skepticism among the Turkish public opinion, especially the fact that the emphasis was made on continuity and stability, but not democracy in the first statement, upset a lot of people in Turkey, in Turkish public opinion. And I think it should be the United States, the administration needs to be really careful in the coming days and weeks about these statements, not to create any misunderstanding, especially in a critical period for international security in terms of fight against ISIS, also in a critical time for Turkey's national security.
It is undoubtedly the case that a stable Turkey is of great importance to the US. Nevertheless, Turkey has now suspended the European Convention on Human Rights. That is not likely to sit well with the US, is it?
Well, probably United States is a country that will understand this measure really well, because both the suspension of, especially the Article 5 of the European Convention on Human Rights, allows states to make these kind of take these kind of measures in case of emergencies. And this is an emergency in which the national parliament of Turkey was attacked, the presidential palace was attacked, and attack means physically attacked by the warplanes. So I think this is an extraordinary time for Turkey, and these extraordinary times necessitates extraordinary measures. And I think the United States will understand this, and any country that faces similar type of threats will understand this. Excuse me, sorry.
Indeed. Sorry for interrupting you there. I was going to say there's further potential for strain between Turkey and US because of Turkey's formal request for the extradition of Fethullah Gulen, which the US is now looking at. I mean, that could lead to problems if the US decides not to grant that extradition.
Of course, we will see the judicial process. I think the official request was put forward a couple days ago, and probably there will be more files coming to US and legal procedures for this, and it will be a due procedure for that, process for that as well. So it will be a critical period, especially after Turkey recognized the organization, a terrorist organization, and especially after the existing crisis between United States and Turkey in regards to YPG. This will be a critical issue for bilateral relations between two countries.
Kilic, good to speak with you. Thank you very much indeed for joining us. Kilic Bugra Kanat in Washington, D.C.
Thank you for having me.